Hey there, Joy the World friends and family. Welcome to your afternoon delight. A little quickie for you, baby. Now, I know someone is feeling a little bit frisky. Why? Because you asked me to get out the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. And I gotta tell you, there's it's making me think of the Mars energy that's moving around right now, but our central card showing up here is the Raven. It's saying be prepared for change. And this is caw, the crow. They're here as harbingers of change, of things coming in, and we don't always know that things might be bad or could seem threatening when really they're not. If we mount up with our wings and take more of the eagle perspective, we get into our goldness divinity and we're able to see things with a clear eye as opposed to a clouded heart. Energies moving on and around and over the heart, because I love these cards coming in. There's a little bit, there's one that I'm willing to move. So we have the Eight of Wands coming on in, which means there's going to be some communication, and that could seem like a great opportunity. But I'm warning you, this is the warning. This is the thing that was popping up here, is some defensiveness based on the past, trying to rear up. She is the one that's unwilling to move, and that's what's wild, is that's more pink ray chakra heart energy. She, he, whoever this person is being immovable, and that's kind of like bludgeoning the sense of innocence going on here, the freedom of allowing things to be new, to be fresh, to be relevant to this moment. So it could tip and trigger either way, and that's what this animal oracle is showing up to let us know, is are you going to mount up and fly, or are you going to stay in a limited perspective being this? Okay, now this limited perspective, crazy enough, because I put out the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. By the way, if you can't handle breast, close your eyes. So the Ace of Wands is what is up under the communication coming in, good intent, hot, fiery, passionate. It seems all calm, cool, and collected going on here. It's just two people being involved. But again, there's some reminiscent of her, whoever, her, you, them, whoever, in the back mind of having been burned before, knowing how this is going to go. So there's that warning from the Mars energy of thinking you know how this is going to go. Now, whether this is love, sexual, business, whatever, family, it's thinking that deeply. It's somewhere in an intimate relationship, someone that you're close with, okay, or in close proximity with all the time. So the warning here is to not get flared up by that. And I love it because it's coming in as frisky. It's first showing up as like, ooh, wow, and kind of playful, but I'm letting you know that it could turn south pretty quickly if we let these old mindsets jump in the way, and those will become the drivers of the conversation instead of being able to explore all new territory. What this goldness zone, this radiant delight coming in with magic and mystery and very much nurturance and healing energy in a once damaged plane. As we can see, it's more damaged in the mind because there is no damage all around you, okay? This is in the public realm. This is in the private realm. Okay, there's no damage. The fire's in the fireplace. It was contained. It was manageable. It was something that could be transformational, is what this card is hinting at here. Now, underneath that Ten of Swords are the bones, the skulls, the lots of era of generational curses coming in. What it is sitting over and locking and blocking is the Six of Wands, which is ultimate victory, and the Empress, which is abundance. An abundance of victories. And so this is the cycles of life working out, feeling confident, knowing who you are, feeling open, free. Because the thing about breasts, y'all, is they're sources of life. They're sources from the beginning until the end. So it has to do with nurturing. It has to do with gentleness. It has to do with kindness, openness, receptivity, that type of thing going on here. And I love because behind this entrance. Hello. Some of you got plans for tonight. You're like, Joy, it's Friday. We want some Friday frisky coming on in for our afternoon delight. We got the conch shell all open there. We got the serpent bringing his head around to whisper into your ear. And that's some fiery, steamy passion. So let me just get a little bit of a card. We're going to get a card on that. Regeneration. I love that passion is stirring up in you. So what it's saying is to take hold and authority with your passion. The Empress energy, the three, the divine creativity there. Because we're talking about creativity and renewal, not destruction in the past, not destruction and consumption in the past. So this thing is, here you are way out blocking the door so that no one can approach. That's up here in the heart. That's up here thinking my hopes won't come true. My dreams won't come true. I know how it'll go. That old adage, that old mantra is what needs to be tossed in the fireplace. That's what needs to burn tonight and let it go. So that all this delicious goldness magic, this regeneration, because that's, y'all, was what was at the bottom of the deck before I stopped shuffling. The Empress is showing up as regeneration. Imagine this regeneration. Look at this cooling, soothing energy coming on with the truth. No longer indigo fluctuating, right? This is the blue ray joining with the cyan to cover the heart. Coming into the imagination of your mind, your divine connection with your intelligence, which is spirit beyond, the leap of faith that things could be different. And not that they just could be different. You could be different. You're the change. Change in your heart. Change your mind. And not just about people or places, but about how things can go for you, okay? So I'm going to just leave it there. I hope this little quickie helped you out, my friend, to release a little pressure, a little stress, and bring in some delight, some joy, and some fun. Comments and compliments down below. Subscribe already. Subscribe, what? For free right now if you haven't already. I love you. Glad you stopped by. We'll talk again soon. Bye.